Today I am going to discuss about one of the most common and most used command in Linux operating system, and that is the cd change directory. You will not get any system administrator who haven't ever used this command. These commands today what I am going to discuss about is very important for those guys who are very new with the Linux operating system. Well, let's start. When you will open Linux terminal, you will get this condition. There are 4 parts: root user, and that's why it is showing the root here. And the next one is the host or the system name. Here the system name is server, that's why it's showing the server here. And the next part is the desktop, it is the present working directory. And the next is the type of user. The hash indicates the type of user. Well, here you can see that root, this is the current login user, and server is the system name or the host name, and the desktop is the present directory. Here you will see the difference between the root user and the regular user. The hash indicates the root user and the $sign indicates the regular user. This sign is for the home directory of a user. Here you can see this means the root user is in the home directory. Home directory and root partition differences, and this hashtag indicates the type of user. Here you can see this sign, and it indicates the home directory of a user. So we are currently at the home directory of the user root. Here we can see it by pwd command. Here we can easily see that we are currently under the root directory. It is the home directory of root. Here you can see the root sign. It indicates that we are currently under the root partition. If we go for the present directory, here you can see that present working directory is the root. Now if we want to go to the home directory from any directory, then we have to use this sign. Here we are now under the desktop directory. Now if you want to move the home directory of the user root, then we have to use this sign to go back to the home directory. Here you can see. And now if we want to enter into our directory, then we have to use the cd and the directory name. Here for example, we are entering into the music directory and we are writing cd music, and you can see that we are currently into the music directory. If we want to enter into a directory, then we are using the cd command. We are changing the directory, and now you can see that it is under the music directory. Now if we want to enter into a subdirectory from the current directory, suppose under the music directory there are a few directories like song, Bangla and old. We are just using the / and entering into the subdirectories. If we want to go to the root partition from any directory, then we are just using the / command after the cd. Now if we want to enter into a subdirectory from the present directory, then we have to just use the / sign. Here under the music directory there is song, Bangla, old. Here you can see that we are now under the old directory. Now if we want to move to the root directory from any directory, then we have to just use the sign of / and enter. Now currently you can see pwd is showing present working directory. For going back to the previous directory, we are using just 2 dots and here you can see we were logged in the song directory using the two dots, and it is going back to the music directory here. Here we can see that we are now currently under the old directory. Now if we want to go back to the previous directory, then we have to use this two dot. Then we are going back to the Bangla directory, and then we are using again this two dot to go back to the previous directory, and that is song. And then again we are using the two dot, and we are going to the music directory now. For returning back to the previous directory as we were before, running the dot command. Here is another command, the cd hyphen or dash command. It will help you to return back to the previous directory as we were before working. Here we can see that we are currently under the music directory. Now if we want to go back to the previous directory as we were before, then we have to use the hyphen command, that is dash, and here you can see we have moved to the song directory that we were before. Now again I am using the dash, and here you can see that we have again moved to the music directory. Now for going back to the two previous parent directory, we are using cd dot dot /dot dot, and we were working on the the root directory, and it is moved to the root directory by this command. If we want to go back to the two previous parent directory, then we have to use two dash root and then two dash again. Here you can see we were at the root directory before, so it is showing that.